14, who is accompanied by his father Dan, mother Pam, and girlfriend Kelsey. Captain and President Ford Contreras, number 71, who is accompanied by his father John, mother Bridget, and his uncle Paul will be graduating in May with a degree in Business Management and Leadership with minors in Marketing and Business Analytics. Post-graduation, he plans to move back home and work in sports in Chicago. His favorite Bradley hockey memory is the Christmas party his junior year. Let's hear it one more time for the Bradley hockey class of 2026.
Should I move this back here or leave it?
Leave it because I can hear audio.
Yeah, okay.
Now let's put the starting lineup for the visiting Cougars.
Start it.
At forward, number 25, Christian Williams.
Good evening and welcome everyone inside the Owen Center here in Peoria, Illinois. Tonight is a special night here on the ice as the Bradley Braves host the SIUE Cougars on senior night for Bradley. A chance to honor the seniors who have helped shape this program and who take the ice one final time.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for
Mike Girdler's Bradley comes in at 13-9 on the season, and they've been dominant on the home ice as they hold a 6-2 record here at the Owen Center. And across the ice, the Cougars, led by head coach and ex-NHL player Darren Kimball, enter at 3-17, looking to play spoiler and disrupt the celebration. As keys for the game, Bradley will want to set the tone early, playing with pace, winning battles along the boards, and turning offensive pressure into quality scoring chances will be critical. For the Cougars, it's all about staying composed. The Cougars will look to slow the game down, lean on the goaltender, and take advantage of the opportunities on special teams. If they can stay disciplined and hang around early, they give themselves a chance late. Senior night and home ice and hockey at the Owen Center as the Bradley Braves are set to host the SIUE Cougars as we are ready to get it going.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say
The national anthem has been sung. We are ready to start action here in Peoria, Illinois. It's going to be a very fun matchup between these two teams. Bradley on their senior night, looking to try and get a win for these seniors that have put so much time and dedication into this team and school. It's a night to honor them and what they have accomplished for this team. And on the other side of the ice, the Cougars are looking to play spoiler here today and get back in the winning track. They have lost the last 12 games that they have played, so been struggling as of late on the ice, but nonetheless, they have the talent. They have the head coach who knows the game of hockey and play it in a professional level and looking to get a win and get back on track. Both teams getting set on the ice, face-off only moments away. Teams skating around right now. And the four seniors for Bradley that they honored today was number 22, Tyler Bouchard, 28, Porter Stallo, number 14, Grady Blessing, and 71, Paul Contreras. Face-off one and taken possession by Bradley. Braves playing along in their defensive zone, now pushing through the neutral zone and passes it along the boards. Goaltender for Cougars passes it along. And you already see some physical play going along between these two teams, and hockey's a very physical game. He's along the boards. Corrals that one is number 8, Connor Hintzer. Grady Blessing trying to get it. And good work by the Bradley defense to push it back into their own zone, or to push it into the Cougar zone. Cougars just toss it along, and that will signal for icing on the other side. And 45 seconds in, we already have a stoppage of play. Bradley came out aggressive there, trying to get something going, but no shots on goal just yet for either team. Icing was called, so face-off here set. Braves win that one. That's a long shot, blocked, and inside. Can't get it going. Shots along the board, and there's a few collisions going on there. Corrals it by the Cougars. And good poke check there from the Braves, are able to get it back. But the Cougars now pushing through the neutral zone, pass it along the boards, trying to find something, get an open man going. There's a fight for the puck right now in the Bradley zone, and a shot on that, and it misses. First shot of the game goes in the Cougars' favor, and that's what they're going to need to do here today, is put as many shots as they can and get offensive possessions as much as possible. That's something that they've started to struggle with this season, but they're able to slow this Bradley defense down and hopefully find a mistake within and some holes there. You're able to get something going. Stoppage of play there. It seems like it's going to be offside, so line changes for both teams here in the first period. Still a score of 0-0. Nathan Young for the Cougars wins that faceoff for his team and passes it along the boards as Bradley goalie Caden Merkel able to corral that one and pushes it back, and that's going to be called another offsides, I believe, on the Cougars. So about to get another faceoff here again, and so far in this first period we have seen 3 stoppage of plays and 4 faceoffs. Nathan Young wins that one again, and there's a battle for the puck, but the Braves are able to control that one again. You may notice here that the Braves are styling some new jerseys. These indeed are new ones that they have on. They did a really nice job with the accents of the black and red, showing every color of Bradley. These are some of my personal favorites that I have seen from the team. And there's a fight for the puck along the boards there. Who's going to come away with it? Still fighting for it. And the Cougars are able to possess it and passes along the boards, now having an opportunity here. Pushes it through the neutral zone, but can't find an open man. Braves pass it along, can't find anyone, and there's going to be a quick line change as the Cougars now have an opportunity to get something. Going along backside of the net. This is out. Shot on that blocked. And good defensive possession there from the Braves as they are able to corral it behind the net. And there's still a fight for the puck behind the net as the Cougars still have it. Long side. Still fighting. There's a big collision there, and you can tell that the fans are excited about that one. And the Braves are able to push that all the way over to the other side. And no icing called on that one as the refs wave it. You see behind the net of the Cougars goalie, there's two men falling behind him. So far here today, we have seen a lot of physicality between these two teams. So there's a flying stick there in the middle of the ice. The Cougars now have an opportunity, pushes it along into the Bradley defensive territory. Alongside the board, tries to find an open man in the middle, cannot connect on the pass there. Cougars still have control of it, battle for the puck there. Crashes along the boards. Still fighting, and he kicks it out over. And there's still a battle for the puck. Flies up in the air, and it kicks it out. And quick change for the Cougars. Now it's time to slow it down a bit. Try to get something going on offense. And that's the one thing that I mentioned in the beginning of the game is that's what the Cougars are going to have to do is slow the game down and try to stay within themselves this whole game and give themselves a chance late to win the game. That's going to be important going forward into this game. Cougars able to steal that one away, and now there's an opportunity right now for the Cougars. It passes along, no penalty there. Battle for the board, and the Cougars come away with it, and there's an opportunity here for them. The shot, and misses off the crossbar. That was a golden opportunity for the Cougars to get a goal early on, but nonetheless cannot connect to the back of the net, so still a tie game, 0-0. 5 minutes have passed along this period. And dumps it off into the neutral zone. And there's going to be a quick line change for both teams. Cougars pushing it into the neutral zone. Now into Bradley territory. Quick little move there. Has an opportunity. Shot and a good save there by Kaden Merkel. Alongside the boards. Able to intercept that as a Cougar. Now Bradley has possession here. Pushing it along into the Cougar zone. Can't connect, but intercepted there, and there's a fight for the puck. And it's going to be called offside on the Braves. So, looked like a good opportunity there, but puck past the blue line, and it's offsides. 14-17 left here in period one. 0-0 is your score. And both teams have been playing very well right now. Defense has been the story so far today, as the Cougars win another face-off. That was a shot on net. A good glove save there by Kaden Merkel to corral that and freeze the puck. So far we have seen the Cougars win every single face-off today. And this could be crucial in situations like this where they are in Bradley territory. And Bradley wins their first face-off of the match. The goalie comes out to push it out, and he shoots it right into his own bench. You don't see that very often, and that's going to be a frozen puck. So, going to shoot it back into the Cougars territory. Bradley has a good chance here to get a goal early and set the tone for the rest of this game. Denny Felice for Bradley cannot win that, so the Cougars win another face-off. So alongside, intercepted by Reese Darefair. And that's going to be frozen puck again, and another face-off here in this first period. It's 13:52 left in the first period, and we see a line change for Bradley. Whole fresh pair of skates for this Braves team. They win the face-off. Quick wrist shot there. Blocked. Just dumps it off alongside. Both teams battling for the puck, trying to get possession of it. Just dumps it off, cannot find anyone. Cougars corral that one in their own territory, passes it through the neutral zone, but Bradley able to regain possession of it. Now here's an opportunity to get something going. And good defense there by the Cougars. Able to slow down the pace of the game. And now intercepted again by Bradley. Opportunity. And it shoots up over, and that's going to be another dead play. So another face-up, but that looked like a great opportunity for Bradley to get their first shot of the game. Could not connect on the pass, and the game is still tied 0-0. Face off here, Bradley wins that one. Pushing alongside the left side, shot on net, does not hit. Crashes along the boards, and Cougars able to gain possession again in their own zone. Pushing it across the neutral zone. Now into Bradley territory. Here's a shot on net, misses, blocked. And the Braves just dumping it off to slow down the possession the Cougars had there. And that's going to be called icing. So we're going to take it back to the Braves side as 12:50 looms over this first period. And this is exactly what the Cougars are going to need to do in this game. Stop any sort of offensive possession the Braves have going their way, any sort of momentum. That is where they are lethal. And there's a shot on net there. And able to dump it off again. Great work there by Caden Merkel and his defense. Bradley now passing it behind their own net. Intercepted by the Cougars. Pass it alongside the boards across the net. Crowds that one, just dumps it off, trying to get it past. Another fight for the puck alongside the boards, and Bradley able to get it. Now here's an opportunity here. Stays up on his feet. Gets a shot on it, and a good save there. And getting a little physical there as you saw a push-up. That was an amazing save there by the Cougars. Ethan Corlo. As we're going to see another line change for both teams. SIUE trying to get some sort of offensive possession going here, but the Braves are playing some great defense to ensure no shots on net are taken. Regain possession, tries to pass that through the middle. Seen alongside up the middle. There's a shot on net. There's a lot of commotion going around for the first down, and they do not get it. And it's going to be a stoppage of play as the net has been taken off the stands. Incredible defense there by the Cougars. Now, if you were the Cougars, you got a little scared there because your goalie was on the floor on the ice. Didn't know where the puck was or what was going on, but just get a couple of bodies and sticks in there to ensure no easy shot on net. And the Cougars able to stop that scoring attempt for Bradley. Another face-off here. Bradley is able to win this one. So alongside the left side, passes it through the middle to Nico Felice. Felice loses control of the puck. Looked like he slipped a little bit there, and that puck flies through the nets. It's going to be out of play. So the Cougars right now are shorthanded as they did draw a penalty. I'm not exactly sure what it was for, but cross-checking, as Delaney just said. So cross-checking, so 2 minutes in the penalty box. Now here's an opportunity for the Braves to get something going as they are out of power play. But a good save there by number 32, Wyatt Gottschall, for the Cougars. So minute 32 left on this penalty. This is a prime position for the Braves to get this first goal of the game, and The Cougars are just looking to get their penalty kill team out here and hopefully get back to full strength without letting up any goals. Pass it alongside, brushing up the middle, shot on net, good save there. Saved it with his right pad. On the right side and able to just secure that one in his glove and freezes the puck. So 1 minute and 1 second left on the penalty. The penalty was on number 8, Connor Hinterser. 10:19 left here in period number 1. Still a 0-0 game. If you are just tuning in, today is senior night for Bradley. A night to commemorate the seniors that have put in a lot of dedication and time and effort into this school. And that's a slap shot there. Another good save by the Cougars goalie. Bradley trying to get something, cannot. And it is another penalty for the Cougars. So now it is a 5-on-3 opportunity. So that's 2 cross-checking penalties and shot on net, just deflected right off the right pad of the Cougars goalie. Bradley has to take it back and get everyone off. As we see a quick change there. See number 24, Brock Barrows. Stepping in, slap shot, misses it. 7 seconds left on one of the penalties for the Cougars, and they have done a great job with this penalty kill. As that one is now over. Another shot on net, can't find it. Behind the net, and a good block, wow. He dove and saved that from getting offsides. Shot on left side, trying to find an open man, can't connect on a pass. Sit behind the net. Over to Felice. The shot. And he's going to hold it again and freeze the puck for another face-off. 24 seconds left on another penalty for the Cougars. They have done a great job on this penalty kill, being down 5-3 with players on the ice and not allowing any goals. Their defense has been coming up today, and that's something you are looking for if you are Darren Kimball. So 24 seconds left on this penalty. Hadley looking to still take advantage of having a one-man advantage. Going behind the net. And find an open man. And the whistle's going to be blown there. As the net again comes off from the stakes. So 8 seconds left on this penalty. There's 8:26 left here in period number 1. Still a score of 0-0. Both teams playing great on the defensive side. Cannot get anything going on offense. These are the games that are really exciting. They're really close. And that was a great opportunity there for a misdirect shot. Tries to find a man in the middle, cannot get it as the penalty is killed, and the Cougars are back to full strength. So great work by the penalty kill of the Cougars to get back to full strength without allowing any goals. Whistle was blown there, and that's going to be a penalty on the Braves. Number 71, Paul Contreras, one of the seniors that is being honored tonight, is going to spend 2 minutes in the penalty box. And now is an opportunity for the Cougars to strike early here and shift the momentum back on their side. They win that, but now the Bradley penalty kill line is out there, and it may not even be a penalty kill, as now they have a chance to potentially score a shorthanded goal. Felice there on the boards trying to get it, and he's going to take it back and get back on defense and focus on the objective of killing the penalty as much as possible. And he shoots it and hits Felice right in the head. Oof, you got to watch out there. Cougars behind the net, passing it along, trying to find a shot. Along the boards, around the net again, passes it. And over, attacking. Cougar with a shot, directs right off a Bradley defensive man and able to push it back all the way to the Cougars side, as that's going to kill a few seconds off this penalty. The Cougars pushing alongside, have an opportunity, shot on net, cannot find it, deflected right off of Caden Merkel. Braves again will just send that. 34 seconds left on this penalty for the Braves. And no offsides there, as the ref says. Behind the net, passes it. He loses control of it. And 9 seconds left on this penalty. It's an opportunity to pass it in the middle. Cannot find it. A good poke check there by Caden Merkel to ensure no opportunity for the Cougars and Bradley is able to kill the penalty, and a slap shot on net is going to be frozen by Caden Merkel. So both teams doing a great job on the penalty kill today, ensuring no offensive possession, nothing goes into the net. 5:58 left here in period number 1. Both teams trying to get their offense going, but so far this has been a defensive showdown. Kicks it over to the middle. Being able to just push it alongside the boards. Cougars regain possession of it. Just dumps it off over to the other side. And the Braves push it back and able to regain possession of it, but Cougars able to steal it back. And the Braves just dumping it off, slowing it down. And get back, get your formation on defense back. Now pushing through the neutral zone on the Cougars. It's a 4-on-1. And Merkel again with a save, able to freeze it. You're going to see another face-off. 5:16 left here in period number 1. If you're a Bradley, you are looking to try and get your offense going. You want to set the tone early, especially here on your home ice. And for all the fans here that are out to support those seniors and your team, you want to get that momentum back. And the Cougars are doing a great job just ensuring that no momentum is sparking for the Braves at all. Cougars regain it back, pushing it into the Bradley zone. As the Braves have it in their zone. Just dumps it off to Dolly in the neutral zone. Braves have it behind their own net, just trying to get their guys back, get something going. Little move there. Passes it. Braves can't find anyone there, so they just dump it off. Trying to play a little defense in their offensive side. Now here's an opportunity for the Cougars, and that was a big hit there on the boards, and you see the Bradley bench getting excited. So there's a fight for the puck alongside the boards. Who's going to come away with it? And it's going to be the Cougars. Cougars dump it off behind the Bradley net alongside the boards. And they'll run it back again. It's going to be off the pads again. We have seen a lot of passes not been able to connect for both teams. Some good opportunities which they both had to score, but could not connect on the passes to find an open man and open net. So there's another fight alongside the boards there. Who's going to come away with it? Kicks it out behind the Bradley net. And the Braves regain possession of it. Trying to find something closing out. And defense still has it. And the Cougars playing great defense there, closing out on man flying through the neutral zone into their own territory. Bradley territory now. Bradley has a chance here, flying through into the Cougar side, and that's going to be a quick glove save there on the wrist shot by Wyatt Gottschall. .241 left here in period number 1. Both teams have had their scoring opportunities, but both teams also playing some great defense, and you got to give props to both goaltenders as well, ensuring no shots are able to find the back of the net as we are approaching the 2-minute warning of this first period. Braves dump it off, trying to push it, trying to close out on the only one there, the shot there, but cannot get a crisp shot on there. As the Cougars have possession, flying through the neutral zone into Bradley territory. Tries to get it now. You see another fight for the puck in the middle of the ice. Dumps it off into Bradley's territory and crashing along the boards. We see both teams playing very physical today. And the pass by Haiduga. Not find it. And that is going to be called icing. As we are going to take it all the way to the Cougars zone with 1:37 left here in the first period. Nico Felice for Bradley, winning the faceoff. Passes in middle. The fight corralled by SIUE. Are they able to get it back? Passes it behind the net. They're able to regain possession, and they do. And the fans are wanting a call there for tripping, but they do not get it. And a quick one-timer cannot get it. And a good pad save there by Gottschall. We saw a great scoring opportunity for Bradley on that possession. Passed it to the middle of the ice into the crease. Could not get a crisp shot, but still got one on. And a great pad save there by Wyatt Gottschall to keep it a 0-0 game. 1:03 left. Paul Contreras for Bradley, looking to win the faceoff, and he does for his team. Felice shoots it over the net, and that's going to be another stoppage of play. We're going to get another faceoff. We're going to see the same matchup here as Contreras wins it again, and he misses it. And this is an opportunity for the Cougars to shoot. And another quick save there by Caden Merkel to keep it a tie game. And that was a breakaway opportunity for the Cougars to strike first and shift momentum into their favor. But Caden Merkel, with his quick reflexes, able to get a glove save and keep this game tied and scoreless. Quick slap shot there, cannot get one through. as the Cougars trying to get another opportunity like the one they just had. Crashing alongside the boards is Nathan Young of the Cougars. 20 seconds left, and here comes Bradley. A one-on-one opportunity, and great defense there by the Cougars, able to stop a quick transition for the Braves. 9 seconds left. The Cougars still have it. Backhanded shot, can't find it. And the Cougars able to strike first with 1.8 seconds left here in the first period. And that is what you were looking for if you are Darren Kimball and the Cougars. Strike first quickly and get on the board to shift the momentum into your favor on the road. You saw the backhanded shot on net, deflected off the pads of Merkel, and able to regain the rebound and put it into the back of the net. So after period one, with 1.8 seconds left in the period, the Cougars strike first and maintain a 1-0 lead here in the first period. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here in the second period in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Trying to get face-off here, and Bradley is winning the face-off again. And we saw there at the end of period number 1, Ryan Lejeune of the Cougars able to find the back of the net for the first goal of this game. And the Cougars able to take a 1-0 lead and shifting momentum in their favor here on the road. But Bradley looking to retaliate on their own end, as right now they have an opportunity to win the faceoff and get it a shot opportunity. They get a shot off there, but a good pad save. Bradley pushing it up along the boards, and Cougars playing some defense, pass it alongside. Bradley gaining back possession and a quick hit alongside the boards. Trying to get it back, but cannot get a clean shot off. As there is a fight for the puck, but corralled again by the Cougars behind the net. As they get it back, the Cougars pushing it up now through the neutral zone, passes it up. A good defense there by the Braves to make sure the pass does not connect. And just dumps it off, puts it on over, and the puck will be frozen in Cougars territory. .1854 here in period number 2. As the Cougars getting it back in their own zone. As the Braves regain possession, another fight for the puck. And the Cougars get it back, push it up through the boards. Another fight alongside. Bradley getting it back. Regaining possession through the neutral zone, but cannot keep it in it. And there's a big hit there on the Cougars, and that's going to be a penalty. On the Braves. So the Cougars with the power play opportunity, looking to push this to a 2-goal lead, and this is a golden opportunity for them to do that as they are up a man. Max Pykos with the penalty there, puts him in the box for 2 minutes. Nathan Young of the Cougars on the face-off opportunity. Gets a little bit of help there. The Braves pushing it. The Braves get it back and pushing it into the Cougars zone. The Braves cannot find it there. Dumps it off along the boards. Are the Cougars. Another fight for shot. Another shot opportunity there, and that could have been a shorthanded goal for the Braves, but they could not get a clean shot off. And now here is an opportunity for the Cougars. Dumps it off behind with the shot. Cannot get it through the pads of Caden Merkel. And the Braves are going to dump it off. The goalie settles it behind his own net with 1 minute left here in this penalty. We have seen multiple penalties from both sides, but both teams doing a great job on the penalty kill. Dumps it off, and Braves just shoot that all the way to the other side. And that's going to shave off another few seconds on this penalty for the Braves. Just dump it off over. And another dump off, and this looks like it is going to shave off the rest of this power play for the Cougars. Still 15 seconds left, pushing it up alongside, and the Braves push it again all the way over, and that is going to kill the penalty once again for the Braves. And great work so far here in this game by the Braves to kill those penalties. As now the Cougars trying to get back on offense, looking to get something going, passes it through the boards, through the middle. Braves corral that in their own territory. And a big hit alongside the boards there. Can't find anything there. Battle for the puck. And through the middle, Straker. Now behind the Bradley net. Cougars fighting for the puck, can't regain possession. Braves on a quick 3-2 opportunity here. Good defensive possession there through the middle, shot on the net, and a good pad save there. Wyatt Gottschall able to use his pads and ensure the Braves do not get the puck behind the net, and keeps his team in the lead. As you see him, he was waving to the Bradley fans over there that are standing, giving them a little tip of the cap for what a game he's had here today. A few great saves on his end, keeping his team in the lead. Nico Felice for the Braves on the faceoff. Dumps it off, Braves win it. Big hit alongside the boards. Puck just rattling alongside it. Dumps it off through the middle. Can't find it. Passes it through. Pass cannot connect in the neutral zone. As the ref raises his hand up, and that's going to be another penalty on the Braves. So another opportunity for the Cougars on a power play, up a man, to increase this lead to 2 goals. But we have seen today the Braves have done a great job on their penalty kills, able to regain possession and dump it off, or even get a nice push across to potentially get a scoring opportunity and a shot on that. But nonetheless, 2 minutes for Max Pykos again, his second penalty of this period. Braves get it, dump it off, shave off a few seconds. As Jack Dolly of the Cougars gets possession of it, pushes it to Daniel Verhaar. Verhaar again, battling it over to Young with the Schwitt one-timer, and cannot connect on the shot there. That was a great opportunity there for the Cougars to get a power play goal, but could not get a clean shot on it. We saw Nathan Young with a great assist over to the left side for the one-time opportunity. Verhaar pushing it alongside the boards, and gets dropped on the ice. As Dolly grabs it with the shot off a Bradley player. Young again with the quick one-time opportunity, cannot connect on the pass again. We have seen that twice now on this power play. Young with a quick one-time opportunity for his team, trying to set something up but can't connect on the pass. And Bradley able to stay alive again, but the Cougars so far have done a great job with setting up scoring opportunities, trying to get another shot through the net, through the pads of Caden Merkel, and increase their lead to 2-0. 46 seconds left on this power play. Shot on that, quick pad save by Merkel. Backhand opportunity, cannot find it. Another pad save for Merkel. As the Cougars, again, fighting for the puck. 25 seconds left. Dumps it off a bit, so
trying to slow it back down, but pushing it through the neutral zone, trying to get back into Bradley territory, and Bradley again dumping it off as 10 seconds remain on this power play. And it looks like Cougars are pushing it through the neutral zone, flying through, trying to get a shot. Shot on net, can't find it. Quick chest save by Merkel. And the Braves kill another penalty here in this one. Doing a great job, even being down a man to ensure not a lot of scoring opportunities, but we did see the Cougars find an open man a few times and an opportunity to increase their lead, but could not connect on passes and the shots. And it keeps it a 1-0 game. 12:30 left here in period number 2. As Dolly will hold it there behind his own net. Dumps it off along the boards over to McQueen. McQueen just sauces it back on over to the Cougars side, and the shot all the way over through the boards on the other side, and that's going to be called icing again on the Cougars. 12:06 left here in period number 2. Cougars up 1-0 on a Ryan Lejeune goal with 1.8 seconds left in period number 1. Both teams playing some great defense, but Lejeune able to get a missed rebounded shot, able to put it to the back of the net and give the Cougars a quick 1-0 lead as the first period was ending. But now the Braves get a quick wrist shot, but cannot connect on it, and the puck will be dead again. We have seen both teams with some great scoring opportunities. You saw the Cougars on that last power play having 2 one-time shots that just couldn't find the back of the net, couldn't find. Now Bradley's looking for a chance here to try and tie this game up, and you don't want to be down 1-0 for too long, because Bradley able to regain possession of it, pass it alongside, and here's a chance for Beckwith. Losing control of the puck and not maintain it. Tries to dump it off, but the Cougars are there to intercept it and passes it along to the neutral zone, so Braves will have to get back onside. And a quick big hit there as the Cougars pushing it. Bradley intercepts it again, dumps it over to the middle. And that was a funky puck there. Started bouncing along. Could have been scary if you were Merkel, just the way that puck was bouncing there. So the Braves dump it off, but they're going to call frozen puck there, and we're going to see a line change for both teams. 11:01 left here in period number 2. Cougars up 1-0. If you're Bradley right now, you are looking to try and get a shot to find the back of the net, get some offense going, and get this crowd and momentum back in your favor. Because right now the Cougars are playing some great defense. And you got to give props to their goaltender, Wyatt Gottschall, who has had some great saves, few gloves, few off the pads, deflect some, using his stick to poke check, and here's a shot on net. Not the best shot there, but off the pads of Gottschall. Bouchard with that shot. There's a fight for the puck alongside the boards. It looks like the Cougars gain back possession. Tosses it alongside through the middle. Merkel again using his stick to deflect it. And here come the Braves through the neutral zone, flying through, tries to pull it through the legs of the Cougars defenseman, but cannot get it. Great defense there by Connor Hinterser. And another frozen puck for the Cougars. Going to see a few changes for both teams. Get some fresh pair of skates out there. 9:56 left here in period number 2. And the face-off taken by Vinny Felice, wins it for Bradley. And another frozen puck, so we will redo it again as Vinny Felice again will take it for the Braves, trying to win his face-off and set his team up for an opportunity to score and tie this game up. Shot over there deflected off few bodies. And here come the Cougars, dumping it off, and Merkel just using his stick to push it alongside of the boards. Get his team back possession. Another fight for the puck there as Haiduga regains possession of it. Dumps it off the leg of Ethan Cook. Here comes a golden opportunity here. Shot on net and open. And a great save there by Wyatt Gottschall again. Came out of the crease and deflected the shot perfectly to keep his team in the lead. Braves have had some great opportunities to score, but Gottschall and his quick reflexes able to just ensure the puck does not sneak by him and keeps his team in the lead. And this is one of these games, especially if you're on a losing streak like Southern Illinois is so far, 12 straight games without a win. This is the kind of game that you're looking to get back into the win column. You're looking to get some momentum back for your team, for your school, get something excited going. And right now they have control of this game 1-0, and they're looking to continue that as Bradley, again with a penalty. That was Jack McQueen, the sophomore defensive man. 2 minutes in the box for him. And the Cougars again are on power play, but the Braves pushing it alongside cannot maintain possession of the puck. And here come the Cougars again. Cannot find a good pass there. Just dumps it off all the way over to the Cougars territory. As Bradley so far has not allowed any goals on power plays. Is this an opportunity for the Cougars to get their first power play goal of the game, or will the Braves kill another penalty? As Dolly faking a slap shot there. Dumps it off, and a great interception there. Going alongside, getting the shot off the pads. And the one thing you notice about the Braves is that they are not afraid to go for those shorthanded goal opportunities. They push it as much as possible if they have an opportunity. And sometimes a shorthanded goal can shift momentum immensely in a lot of ways. You're down a man, but you get a nice breakaway, able to find the back of the net. And that kind of momentum sometimes can shift the whole game in your favor. As Cougars win the face-off again. Dumps it along. Cougars have it, and it passes it through the neutral zone, so they would have to get back onside and reset themselves. And one thing I've noticed about the Cougars here today is that they are not afraid to slow down the game and reset themselves. They have done that this whole game, and there's a reason why they're in the lead. They don't let the game get too fast for them so far. They just slow it down and play the game at their own pace, and that is a big reason why they're up 1-0 here in this game. 20 seconds left on the penalty for Jack McQueen and the Braves. And the Braves pushing it into the Cougars zone, trying to get a shot off. 10 seconds left, almost at full strength with an opportunity. Shot deflected off a Cougar. And a quick poke check and fight for the puck along the boards. And the Braves regain possession of it in their own territory. As it looked like Beckwith could not see where the puck was. Looked a little confused there. And the Cougars have it again, dumps it off over Braves can't connect on the pass again. It is dumped off, but no icing called there. And the puck is behind the net. As to try to get it behind, dumps it off the boards. Cougars find an open man in the neutral zone. That is Ty Ferguson. Ferguson chasing down Winklebeck. Braves regain possession, but the Cougars get it back. Braves have it. Can't connect on a pass. There are Cougars there everywhere. Dumps it off over behind the net. And Southern Illinois regains possession of it. Big hit there alongside the boards. Ty Ferguson chasing down the puck again. Young with the shot there. Can't find it. Big hit alongside the boards on the left side. Another big hit there on the boards. Starting to get very physical right now. As Kata Merkel dumps it off along the boards. Shot along the middle. Missed slap shot. Here's an opportunity for the Cougars. Cannot connect on a shot there. Merkel was out of position, but good defense by the Braves. Able to ensure no shots on net there. And they dump it off for an icing. So take it back to Braves territory. 5:02 left here in the second period. Southern Illinois up 1-0 if you're just tuning in. With 1.8 seconds left in the first period, Ryan Lejeune of Southern Illinois found the back of the net for the first goal of this game. And so far, it has just been a defensive showdown in this period. Nothing going so far, but this is what we saw in the first period as well. No shot, not a lot of shots, no goals until the last literal 2 seconds of the period when we finally saw it. So still a lot of game left here in this one. This game is far from over. Brock Barrows tries to win the faceoff for his Cougars, but cannot get it as the Braves pushing it through into their zone. And the shot goes up and over. And that is going to be another faceoff, and puck is out of play. 4:45 left. Vinny Felice for the Braves, trying to win another faceoff for his team. Kicks it on over, but intercepted by a Cougar. Pushing it through the neutral zone into Bradley territory is Ryan Lejeune, who had the only goal of this game. It's Verhar and Barrows over there. Shot through the middle, tries to find an open man, can't get it. Regained by Bradley in their own zone. Dumps it off on over. Finds an open Cougar. Cook is pushing it through and decides to just slow it down and dump it off. As the Cougars again sneak their way in, trying to get the puck back. Cougars intercepted it through, and a good glove save there by Kaden Merkel. Quick reflexes there. Saw Nathan Young there with the shot on net. The puck bounced off the boards right into the middle, basically into his stick, and he had a quick and easy shot. Kaden Merkel with the awareness, able to get his glove up there in time and ensure puck did not find the back of the net. Shot on net, off a few bodies again. Off the side, cannot connect on the net. Big hit along the boards as the Braves dump it off, but Cougars keep it. There's a fight for the puck alongside the boards on the opposite side of the ice from where I'm standing. And we're going to call it dead again. 3:29 left here in period number 2 on senior night for Bradley. Bradley trying to get a win for their seniors who have done so much for this team and school. Give them a nice win, something to hold their heads high of. And the Cougars are looking to play spoiler tonight on the road as they get the puck back, but Bradley regains control of it, and Cougars just pressing them. Dumps it off, and gets it back is Daniel Verhard. Verhard pushing through, trying to find something. A shot on net, and another save there by Kaden Merkel. Verhard did a great job eluding the defense, pushing on through the neutral zone into Bradley territory. And then you saw the shot there by Nathan Young. But another great save by Kaden Merkel, who has played a great game so far today. We talk about Wyatt Gottschall on the opposite side of the ice, but you got to give props to Kaden Merkel as well, as he has seen a lot of shots and some great scoring opportunities for the Cougars, and has stopped them and ensured his team stays in this game. 2:35 left here in period number 2. Cougars trying to get it, and the refs are going to blow the play dead. As we're going to see line change for Bradley and the Cougars. So a whole new fresh pair of skates for both teams on the ice right now. Bradley wins the faceoff, and just a shot on that by Vinny Felice. And easy glove save there for Gottschall. 2:24 left here in period number 2. Paul Contreras on faceoff. One of the seniors we are honoring tonight for the Braves wins it. His team cannot regain possession. And here comes the Cougars again. Verhar pushing on through. Can't find an open man. Regains possession of it though. Dumps it on over. Finds a man through the middle. Cannot connect on it. Difficult shot there to even get a good shot on that. And the puck is going to fly into the net and call the play dead again. .203 left here in period number 2. Cougars up 1-0. Cougars get it back and dumps it off, but gets it back in their own zone. Shot on net off the pads of Gottschall again. Shot there by Beckwith. Not get it. As the Cougars get it back in their own possession, just launches it high in the air. And there's a lot of commotion there, but intercepted there by Young, trying to push it on through the sides, double back, dumps it off the boards over. Finds it open, Young in the corner, and another save by, another save there by Merkel. And that was another opportunity for the Cougars to push their lead up to 2, which would give a lot of momentum in their favor. But Merkel, again, keeping his team in this game, and a quick slap shot on over. And Merkel, again, able to just corral that one and freeze the puck again. One of the things that is difficult is there's a lot of bodies right in front of Merkel, and a quick slap shot like that coming at you so fast, it's hard to see where it's coming, but Merkel able to find a way to save that and keep his team in this game. And big hit on the boards there. You hear the fans getting excited about that. So here's an opportunity for Bradley. Cannot get a shot off there. As they're holding each other there, trying to just get something. Big hit there by Darefair, but the refs are going to blow the whistle. as their fair is going to go to the penalty box. Another Braves penalty for 2 minutes. And that's not something that you are looking for in your team if you are Mike Gertler. Just seeing not a lot of discipline there by his team. And we also see Frank Rhines as well for the Cougars in the penalty box. So both teams on a 4-on-4. The last man on it, Nico Felice with the shot off the post. Cannot get that through. Great shot opportunity for Nico Felice, and pushing it through the neutral zone into Bradley territory are the Cougars trying to find something. Nico Felice had a great opportunity to score, had an amazing shot, just got right off the post. But nonetheless, he is pushing it back up again. Fakes it, man, tries to get it going, and good defense there to get some bodies in front of the puck to ensure no clean shots for the Braves are there. 15 seconds left. Cougars have an opportunity. Young with the shot off the pads of Merkel, and the Braves get it back. 8 seconds left. Another shot, and that finds the back of the net for the Cougars, who extend their lead to 2-0. And you can just see them on the bench getting excited as 5.5 seconds left here in the second period, and the Cougars get another shot in with less than 10 seconds for their team. That was a great opportunity there. We saw the Braves have a chance to find their own goal in the back of the net, but it went off the post for Nico Felice. And then the Cougars went and used that momentum, pushed themselves forward, had a lot of shots on net on Kaden Merkel, who made a few great saves there, but one ended up sneaking on through and extending this lead up to 2-0 for the Cougars. So a minute 14 left on the penalties for both teams. We got two more players for both sides in the penalty box. 5.5 seconds left here in period number 2. And that is going to end period number 2 here in Peoria, Illinois, Owens Center. The Southern Illinois Cougars again striking with less than 10 seconds to extend their lead up to 2-0. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got 20 more minutes left of hockey, and there's a lot left to be played. You are watching it here And welcome back, everyone, here to Peoria, Illinois, and Owens Center, as we are getting ready to kick off the third period here. The Cougars with a 2-0 commanding lead heading into this third period. The Braves are looking to get their offense started here. And this is a good possession right now with the shot on net, cannot find it. Pass it along, and the puck will be frozen, as both teams have two members of their teams in the penalty box right now. And the Cougars scoring both their goals at the end of both periods with less than 5 seconds left remaining in the period. Able to just squeak that goal in the last second, literally. And now they have a commanding 2-0 lead here in this last period. Cougars dump it off over into Bradley territory. The Cougars again have it, dumps it off over to Young. Young passes it on over, and whistle will be blown dead. So if you're just tuning in here today, tonight is senior night for the Braves, celebrating for their members Tyler Bouchard, Peter Stallo, Grady Blessing, and Paul Contreras. And we had a chance to talk with them a little bit and ask them what their favorite moments of their career has been as the Braves gain it back. Tyler Bouchard said that his favorite moment was his very first game here. That's a very memorable one, your first moment on the ice, able to just put on the uniform for a collegiate team and able to start your career, and staying with that same team always holds so much memories. Peter Stallo said the bus rides, able to be with his team, able to be with everyone that makes this school great and what he was here to do and play hockey and do something that he loves. Those bus rides, able to do that. And Grady Blessing and Paul Contreras both had very similar answers. Grady Blessing said sophomore year Christmas party. Paul Contreras said his junior year Christmas party. And that just goes to show just how much these players mean to each other and how much that they've grown over the past few years. You know, these seniors able to celebrate them today, but what they remember the most is the moments with their teammates, those moments of being with them and enjoying every second. And that just goes to show just how connected this team is and what they bring to the table, and you know what they have done for this team on and off the ice. You see it here today, and tonight's just a night to show that for them. But I think every senior here is looking to get a win and on their night and get it going, and it's looking like the Braves are trying to get something going there, and the Cougars are trying to play spoiler on this night for them and get back into the win column, as they have lost 12 straight games. But still 17 minutes left here to play in this game. Still a lot of time for the Braves to find the back of the net twice and tie this game up. But it's going to have to start soon. You do not want to fall behind 2-0 with a very small amount of clock left. Contreras, one of the seniors, grabbing possession, flying through the neutral zone. Quick line change for the Cougars, and good defense there, able to just check it away, push it back to the neutral zone, as that shot is just fired. And we see Paul Contreras coming out of the game, dumps it. Puck is dumped off on over. As the puck is all the way in Bradley territory behind the net of Caden Merkel. Merkel having a great game so far, having a lot of saves and some great plays there in the net for his team. But the Cougars have put a lot of pressure on him and this Bradley defense. Able to find the back of the net twice, both of them in the last remaining seconds of both periods. And that is where this game has been. This game has been defensive based, not a lot of offense, not a lot of scoring opportunities. Both teams just playing aggressive and trying to get something going for their teams, as we see a penalty for the Braves. Tyler Bouchard is going to the box for 2 minutes. That's another penalty for Bradley and another power play for the Cougars, who have struggled to find the net on power plays. The Braves have done a great job with their penalty kills, but we also have seen just how that has fatigued them throughout the period as well, as they have to play a lot more aggressive, a lot more defense. And that could be a big reason why the Cougars have been able to find the net in those last remaining seconds of each period. The fatigue starts to settle in. It gets tough. Set off on over. Finds Young. Young on over, bounces off the boards, re-corrals it back off the pads of Merkel. And the Braves just trying to dump the puck off, but good movement here by the Cougars. Hauls with the slap shot and finds the net. Jack Dolly with his first goal of this game on a slap shot power play. And it increases the lead for the Cougars by 3 with 15 minutes left here in this game. And that was just really well executed by the Cougars. They were able to just pass the puck around, able to find an open man. Dolly had an open shot. No one was near him. Just let it loose, and it went to find the back of the net. And a power play goal for the Cougars. Able to get it back within 3. Braves got some chipping away to do here. Not a lot of time left on the clock. Right now is where it matters. This is where you need to get it going. But the Cougars still playing some great defense, as now they turn defense into offense, pushing it through the neutral zone into Bradley territory, dumps it off the boards. Bradley re-corrals it back, and Rhines gets it back, just decides to just send it on over Merkel. Big hit along the boards. Braves find it. Quick body check there by the Cougars. Shot on over there. Puck is still behind the net of the Braves. Tries to find the open man on over. That was Beckwith trying to find Beckwith over there, but could not get it as it was intercepted by a Cougar. And big hit there sends Miles Chavez onto the ice. As Paul Contreras dumps it off and tries to get his own rebound. Can't get it. Braves corral it again. Now the Cougars dump it off and sends it on over. And Braves able to get it back. Portostallo tries to get it back, but gets hit. And the puck will be frozen and the play called dead. So the Cougars with a commanding 3-0 lead right now here in period number 3. 13:26 left in the game. Braves got some chipping away to do, but we have seen the Braves have some great scoring opportunities in this game. Able to try and find an open man, quick one-time opportunities. Just a few of them could not connect. They're able to connect on some of these. They can get it going. And this is the opportunity as a man for the Cougars. Nathan Young is in the penalty box. As now the Braves are on a power play. Have a chance with one-man advantage to try and get their first goal of the game. Sends it on over to Nico Felice. Felice sends it to Vinny Felice. And a lot of commotion there in front of the net. Cannot find it and dumps it on over, but still Bradley remains possession. Sends it on over to Nico Felice. Nico Felice, that back on over. The shot on that, off the pads. Tries to get the rebound again. Nico Felice re-corrals it back. And moving on up off the pads. Not find it. As that puck is sent back. And 1 minute left remaining on this penalty. Good work there by the Cougars to slow down the Braves. And a quick opportunity here, cannot find the shot. Grady Blessing with the shot there, tries to find the top left corner, cannot get it. Sends it in the middle of the ice. Can't find it. Now the Cougars in transition, just decides to dump it off. That's Daniel Verhar. Dumps it on over. But Hyduga regains possession for the Braves. Bouchard tries to get it. Now the Cougars are in transition. Have an opportunity shorthanded to potentially get something. A big hit alongside the boards. Sends it on over to Hyduga. Hyduga cannot get it, but regains possession. Braves trying to get something going, trying to set up an offensive opportunity, and Hyduga loses his stick in the process, and that is going to be another penalty on the Cougars. So 4 seconds left remaining on the first penalty, but they got another man in the box. The Braves have 4 seconds with a 5-on-3 opportunity with 11:30 left to try and take advantage of this power play and get in the scoring column. That was number 19, Frank Rhines, for the Cougars on that. So a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Braves. Needing some offense, needing some possession. Braves are sending out Paul Contreras for the face-off, and looks like we got a broken stick on over on the opposite end. Ref corralling it, grabbing it, and taking it on over to the bench for the Cougars. Gets it out of play, but Braves win the opportunity. Beckwith passes it, but gets the pass back. Sends it on over to Vinny Felice. Vinny Felice. This is it, Felice. And the first penalty is over, and he comes flying in from behind to disrupt Vinny Felice's momentum, which he could have used to try and get the first goal of the game for Bradley, but good defense there right off the penalty to come back into it and get back into the action. Vinny Felice sends it on over, regains his own rebound. Passes it to Blessing. Blessing dishes it on over. Felice on the Blessing slap shot opportunity off the boards. Vinny Felice has it. Sends it on over to Blessing again. Blessing, wrist shot off a Cougar. Looks like it was off Nathan Young and into the net. And that is another dead puck for this game. 10:38 left here in period number 3. With 1 minute and 9 seconds left on this penalty on Frank Rhines. And the Cougars have done a good job on their penalty kills today as well. We saw a few in the first period that they were able to kill and ensure the Braves did not take advantage of it. And we have seen one of them so far in this period be all for naught, and now they have another one, which they are currently working on with 59 seconds left. Blessing pushing on through into enemy territory. Going around the net. Pressing it. Loses control of it. And Gottschall will glove that and freeze the puck again. So 45 seconds left on this penalty for the Cougars. Grady Blessing wins the faceoff for the Braves. Straker sends it over. Quick wrist shot. And he finds the net for the first goal of the game. Colton Winkleblack for Bradley scores the first goal of this game on the penalty. And able to find the back of the net. And that is the momentum that you are looking for if you are the Braves heading into the last 10 minutes and 6 seconds of this game. Take advantage of the power play opportunity and find the back of the net. Colton Winkleblack with his second goal of his collegiate career there. And the Cougars trying to shut down the momentum. The Braves got back a little bit off that goal. As the Braves taking it alongside in their own territory, tries to find an open man. Stallo can't regain possession. This is an opportunity for the Cougars. Off the stick of Merkel. Sends it on over, tries to dump it off. Can't get it going. Cougars just maintaining possession in their own zone. And Braves intercepted again. And no offsides there. As Felice just dumps it off, and now see a little bit of a line change there for the Braves. Get some new skates out there. Pushes it off, gets hit off of Blessing. Dumps it off. Young with possession of it, just sends it around the boards. Braves chasing it down. Passes it on over. Can't find the man. Young there to grab it again for the Cougars. And again just sends it around the boards like it's a merry-go-round. Braves maintain possession of it. Sending it on over. Beckwith flying to the neutral zone. Tries to find an open man, but good defense there by the Cougars to disrupt that pass. Dishes it on over. Grabs it is Dolly, who scored that slap shot goal here in this period. Uses a wrist shot, but Merkel able to just get down on his knees and grab that. 8:05 left here in period number 3. Score is 3-1 in the Cougars' favor, but the Braves are able to score their own goal, trying to get back into this game and not let a lot of time get back, or not lose a lot of time. Sends it through the middle of it. Can't find anyone. Cougars still keep possession of it. Battle for the puck along the boards. Who's going to come away with it? And it's going to be the Braves. They send it on to Haiduga. Haiduga gets that puck intercepted. Can't maintain it. Another battle for it. Just sends it through. As whistle is blown there again, as there's a man down on the ice for the Cougars. Looks like he's in pain, and that's something you definitely do not want to see. He's able to get back on his legs and skate off the ice, which is a good sign, but definitely a little shaken up there is Dominic Henning. A forward from St. Peters, Missouri. So, 7:31 left here in period number 3. And the Braves trying to push it alongside Beckwith with a shot, and it deflects off the stick of Gottschall and onto the net to kill the play. Do not mind that shot from Beckwith. It was able to ricochet off the stick of Gottschall over the net. Now you slow down the game. You win this faceoff. You're back in enemy territory with a chance to get a goal, get something going, but the Cougars able to push it on through and get it back, trying to put some pressure on this Bradley defense, and both players kind of falling on over each other. Braves pushing it on through, trying to find something, gets through it, and a shot on net, cannot find it. And a quick slap shot there by Beckwith, cannot find the net. Beckwith able to grab it back, and has to wait for Felice to get off the opposite side. Blessing with the shot, and The puck gets sent high into the air again, and that's going to be another dead puck. 6:47 left here in period number 3. Bradley has it in there, in enemy territory, trying to find the back of the net pretty quickly. As Contreras wins the faceoff, but Braves cannot continue possession of it. As Bosey kind of just played a little hacky sack there, kicked it on. The pass on over, blocked. Backhanded shot, and then it's right in front of the net. What's going to go happen here? And the play is going to be called dead. Gottschall is able to corral that and freeze the puck. And there's a lot of commotion there. But nonetheless, Braves could not get something, but they're still in a good scoring opportunity position. 6:27 left in this game. Ryan passes it over onto Lejeune, who had that first goal of this game. Nathan Young just dishes it along the boards, and there's a loose stick in the center of the ice, so both teams got to be careful as they're skating through the neutral zone. Kind of like Winkleblack is doing right now. Tries to just dump it off, but nonetheless gets stuck. And the shot on net, and that's going to be sent on way over. Daniel Verhard there, trying to find top corner, but sends it a little bit further than I think he wanted to, and calls the play dead. 5:55 left here in period number 3, here on senior night in Owens Center in Peoria, Illinois. And the Braves have gotten a lot of fans to come out here and support. A lot of family, a lot of friends. A lot of people that just enjoy the hockey. And Braves are trying to give them a little something to cheer for and go back home happy for, as they are chasing 2 with 5:35 left remaining in this game. But the Cougars have played very well today as well on both sides. You know, offensively they have converted on Bradley's mistakes. Defensively, they've went out and got opportunities to score, and they've taken them. And on the defensive side, I mean, they've stopped every single or most possessions that the Braves have had in their own territory. And you got to give props to the defense and also Wyatt Gottschall, their goalie, who has done an immaculate job keeping it to 1 goal. But Blessing now has it and cannot connect on a pass as they send it on over behind the net of Merkel. And Felice dishes it on over back to Felice. Felice finds a shot and cannot convert on it off the pads of Gottschall. And that puck is going to be sent straight up in the air, and another dead play. It's hit as you hear the refs and some of the Bradley players telling them to stop the clock. But should be about 4:27 left here in this game, as Braves are trying to get a quick goal right now to shift the momentum back, but every second that ticks is devastating. And tries to find in the middle of the ice, tries to find Beckwith, but cannot connect on the pass. Blessing sends it on over to Derford. Derford gets it back, but to get it back is Nathan Young. Vinny Felice getting on the right side of it. Gottschall just uses his glove and dumps it back off, and the Cougars are just playing time killer right now. Just trying to chew as much clock as they can. Beckwith sends it on through, and here come the Cougars again. And a fast break opportunity, and it's going to go off and into the net again for another face-off. So 3:18 left here in this match between the Southern Illinois University Cougars and the Bradley Braves. As the Braves are starting to near territory where they will need to pull their goalie here in the coming minute or two to try and get an extra man out there and give themselves an advantage offensively. And we will see when that will happen, but as of right now, it was maintaining a 5-on-5 matchup. Off the stick of Merkel. And comes Bradley, trying to push their way through. Regains possession of it. It is Contreras. Contreras decides to back pass it on over to Vinny Felice. Felice pushing on through, skating left and right through the neutral zone, flying on through, trying to get something going for his team, trying to set someone up, sends it on over, cannot connect on the pass. Try to find Patrick Hyduga there on a potential one-time opportunity, but this puck is being tossed around, and comes a shot there, cannot connect on it. And still maintaining possession of the puck. Can't get it. The puck's still in Cougar territory. Contreras maintaining possession off the leg of Connor Hinterser and on own into the net. 1:52 left here in period number 3. Cougars trying to get their first win in the past 12 games. And this will be a big one, especially on the road and on a night like this, trying to play spoiler. Braves trying to get a good comeback here with the 1:52 left to get 2 goals. And it is possible. But so far today we have seen the Cougars scoring their first 2 goals within the last 5 seconds of both periods. Ryan Lejeune had the first one. And then here in the third period, we saw Jack Dawley going with a quick slap shot quickly in the third period to get his team going to go up 3-0. And that looked like that was a big momentum shift for the Cougars. And then we saw on the Bradley side the freshman from Palatine, Illinois, Colton Winkleblack, getting a quick shot of his own to find the back of the net for the Braves' first goal of the game. That was also Winkleblack's second career goal. So a young man has a bright future ahead of him as he's already making a statement for this team. But now Braves have an opportunity to try and get something going on the offensive side of the puck here. The Cougars have just, and the top right shot from Blue Beckwith, able to get the Braves within 1. An incredible shot there from Blue Beckwith. I couldn't even tell if he was going to be able to make that shot, but nonetheless, he was able to find a gap that Gottschall could not cover and find the top right corner and able to get his team within 1 goal. Now with 1:43 left, Braves now have a little bit of a momentum shift back in their favor, trying to capitalize on that shot. Big shot there from Beckwith. And the Braves get another opportunity here. Passes it on through the middle, trying to get something. Can't find the man. 4 Braves are on that side of the boards, trying to get the puck back in their possession. as clock is just chewing on down. 109 left here in this game. And that is a big hit alongside the boards. And the Braves have pulled their goalie, so trying to get a 6-on-5 opportunity, and they're going to have to be careful with these missed passes and miscommunication. One mistake can seal this game for the Cougars. Braves dump it alongside again. 40 seconds left here in this game. Dumps it on over, but corrals that one is Blessing. Blessing dishes it on over to Contreras. Contreras with Beckwith. Trying to grab it back, and the Cougars again dump it off. 23 seconds left here in this game. Braves have one opportunity here to try and get something. Blessing trying to find it. Can't corral it. Sends it on over, and the Cougars with a long shot there with an open net scores their fourth goal of the game with 13.5 seconds left. And that looks like, ladies and gentlemen, will secure it for the Cougars. No, not a lot of time left for the Braves. Very improbable. And this was an amazing win for the Cougars. Able to come out here on the road and play spoiler on senior night for the Braves. You know, this isn't an easy area. The Braves are 6-2 on the road after tonight, as the clock ticks down to the final seconds. Fall to 6-3 on their home ice, as the Southern Illinois University Cougars are able to pull away with a 4-2 win on the road. Their first win since October 18th, and you got to think that's going to feel pretty good for them over there. On the opposite side, the Braves, heartbreaking defeat, but nonetheless, that should not overlook what this night means for this team as well. Just how this team has come together and who is here. As you see them, they are saluting the fans that are still here. Fans cheering as well, hitting their sticks on the ice as we conclude this game and this broadcast on this senior night. Let's shout out the seniors one more time. Tyler Bouchard, Peter Sallow, Grady Blessing, and Paul Contreras. And let's also give thanks to Delaney Giles as well, who has done a great job with Bradley University Hockey and broadcast and everything that she does. Give her a big shout out as well as we commemorate her and all the hard work she has done. But that will conclude this broadcast for today. Bradley falls 4-2 to the Cougars. Thank you to Christina Solano for the camera woman behind. I gave you all the action. I'm Gabriel Holoka signing off.